Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Strong Collectors reviewing. I don't know. We'll have to figure out a new intro to that. Welcome back to the YouTube exclusive reviews. Today we're talking about the infamous Doc Ock. So this Doc Ock is from the Spiderwave, the SPDR robot Build-A-Figure, even though he didn't actually come with a Build-A-Figure piece. Jordan, I know you're a big fan of him, so I'll let you start
I
off.
am. Yeah, when we got back into collecting, I think the nearest Doc Ock I had was the Fearsome Foes. No, the Sinister Six one.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, every single one of his tentacles just totally broke so fast. So I'd seen this one. I think I got him for like 25, which was pretty good, even at the time. Um, but yeah, I was pretty impressed by the sculpt. I thought the sculpt was good. I like that he's kind of got the pudgy belly going on. I like the yellow and green. And I even liked how they did the tentacles for the most part. I know they're not as posable,
Mm-hmm.
but I think as far as like stability goes, I guess I just hated how easy the ones broke when I was a kid. So
True.
maybe I'm biased into liking these tentacles.
Yeah. Um,
But
I will say initially I had the opposite opinion. I thought it was a not a great figure. I had never had it until now, and I actually just sold it. So that tells you my thoughts on it. But the more I have it, the more it grows on me. I like getting him in kind of that like marching forward, like he's going at Spider-Man. Again, initially, or even still, I think it's almost like insulting that we have the articulation on the kind of pinchers of the arms. Like, yeah, you can spin it and kind of move it up and down and so, but why? Why is that articulated on there? Like, did that cost money to sculpt that? Because I would have rather they saved the money there and gave us like the alternate head that we just got in the new 2-pack or something like that. So I guess with that being said, there is a new Doc Ock. If this one is going for about like $50-ish on the secondary market as we record this, or you could spend the $50 and get the new 2-pack Doc Ock that comes with alternate heads and hands. I believe he comes with an alternate like 2 hands and a like the same grimacing face that this one has, and then a more neutral head sculpt. Same tentacles, same exact figure, just a little bit brighter color scheme. Maybe I'll end up picking that one up if it's cheaper. But yeah, I at first really hated these tentacles, but like I said, the more you have it, like it kind of works with when you can like ab crunch them forward or back. You can like swap them too because the top tentacles are different than the bottom tentacles. You have some variations there, but again, I maybe bendy wire tentacles are just going to break too easy like the old ones did. But
yeah, I don't know if the technology's there yet.
yeah, and I think it seems like his glasses could come off if you wanted them to, but I don't know if they're ported on there, so I'm not going to take them off of there. I'm sure some customizers would be able to do that, but I do like the green and yellow on him. Like I said, though, I think I like the brighter green and yellow that's coming on the new one. I will say I do expect. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't be as speculative in these reviews, but I do expect we get an animated series Doc Ock at some point. So
Hmm.
maybe that's what I'm holding out for, because I kind of like that look and I like that retro card. So
Hmm.
that's kind of my thoughts there. I mean, I still think. I mean, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you kind of have to have a Doc Ock, and this one or the 2-pack is the best Doc Ock you could get right now.
Hmm.
Because yeah, like those Toy Biz ones just don't stack up. I know some people will do the custom tentacles, but even those, I haven't seen any custom tentacles that I actually like more than these, even though I'm not in love with these. Yeah, I guess final thoughts, Jordan, or if you
I
have other
really
thoughts.
like it. I think it's probably the best Doc Ock you could get until I see the 2-pack one,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But yeah, kind of like you said, if you got a Spidey display, you kind of need Doc Ock, and if you need Doc Ock, I think this is probably your best bet.
Yeah, and I think you were saying that you liked kind of this darker color scheme.
Mm.
The other one was a little too bright for you, which makes sense, I guess, too. But yeah, I guess my parting thoughts would be at $50, it's a pass for me. I was able to get it cheaper, but then I was able to sell it for $50. So to me, I have a hard time holding on to collect or hold on to figures that go that high in the secondary market, just because I can sell that and then order 2 more new figures, which is what I'm probably going to be doing with the money I get from him. So, it just kind of depends on if you're willing to spend that money for him. I personally would rather spend the 50 on the 2-pack, and then you have 2 figures. But it's a Spider-Man figure that I think, again, if you're patient enough, they're going to put out a new Doc Ock at some point. But if you're less patient and you kind of want to complete your display, this one is going to look really cool on your shelf. So to me, it's not an immediate pickup, but a possible pickup. For you, Jordan?
I mean, the $50 price point does put another spin on it. If you can get it for cheaper than 50, I would say totally. At 50, I guess it's a matter of how bad you want Doc Ock or not.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe try to make a trade for it or something like that.
right.
But yeah, I'd say overall it's a good figure. Just to me, it's not worth that $50 price point when it first came out, for sure. But then even then, like I said, it's hard to hold on to figures that are that expensive. So to each their own. Good figure. Pick it up if you have the means. If you don't have the means, don't worry, because like I said, he's a super popular character. They'll make another one. So make sure you're subscribed. Until next time,
Stay
stay
strong.
strong.